Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Brooke if you're new here, and today I'm doing a part 2 to my reading books that I wrote when I was younger thing. If you didn't see part 1, then be sure to go check it out. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my Instagram. I post a lot of book content, so if you're a book girly like me, you'll definitely enjoy the content on there. And I know I'm kind of late to film this because I was supposed to upload this like 3 days ago. I am so sorry. I don't know when I'll get to editing this. Hopefully tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow. I've just been like in a slump with like content creating, like even for my Instagram. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get started. So the book that we will be reviewing today is called Two Things Alike. Now I'm going to read you the summary, then I'll probably do the first chapter and the last chapter because last time I made like the video super long. This one's only 43 pages. Also, I keep burping. I'm so sorry. Which isn't that long for like a book, to be honest. So I will read you the summary. I feel like this is based off, like from what I remember, I feel like this is based off either like a book I read or like a fan fiction I read. So, okay. Riley has been broken up with her boyfriend for some time now and doesn't want to get another boyfriend just yet. Okay. Also, okay, her best friend Meredith thinks otherwise. Meredith then puts her on 2 blind dates with 2 boys named Ian and Caleb, and she ends up falling for both of them. Who will Riley choose? That is like the most boring summary I've ever read in my entire life. Also, it kind of does sound like a book I read. It sounds like the book 10 Blind Dates, which is a super cute book that I want to reread this year actually because I haven't read it like probably since I wrote this, which was like middle school. I really liked that book a lot though, so I want to reread it. And actually, I think Caleb is based off of one of my ex-boyfriends because I think I was dating him at the time I wrote this, so that's interesting. So if I'm right about that, then I would have written this in 8th grade, so I was probably like 13, 14 when I wrote this, and I'm now 19 if you didn't know. Okay, so we're gonna read chapter 1. Okay, chapter 1, it's called College. Alright. Meredith and I have been friends forever. We live together in a small house as we both take our separate paths in college. We're in semester 2 of our freshman year. I want to be a therapist and Meredith wants to be a teacher. Well, that's actually accurate now because, not that I live with someone because I don't dorm, I commute. I have many college videos if you want to check them out. Let me just promoting myself throughout this video anyways. But I am in school for psychology to become a therapist, so. And I feel like Meredith was also based off my best friend at the time, which I'm not friends with her anymore. But I also think that's who she was based off of. Also, I really like the name Meredith, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like that's a name you don't really hear, but I like that name a lot, actually. Riley, get up, Meredith exclaims, walking to my room. Meredith always gets up first and makes my favorite eggs and toast. Makes your favorite eggs and toast? Why, like, eggs and toast are just, like, normal. Like, how are they, like, your favorite breakfast? That's not a very specific sentence. Here's me just critiquing myself. Also, I'm surprised I made the characters in this in college because, like, when I was in middle school, I was just, like, so obsessed with, like, being in high school. Like, I was just, like, yeah, like, all this stuff is gonna happen when I'm in high school, and, like, I'm gonna, like, I don't know what I was thinking of, but I just would think about high school, like, all the time, and, like, nothing I really thought high school would be like, it was actually, like, whenever I actually got there, so, yeah, I'm just surprised they were in college, but I groan. I then get up and throw on a sweatshirt and leggings and put on my sneakers. That is literally so relatable. Me when I go to sleep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dress cute. I'm gonna wear this sweater and jeans. I'm gonna get up early and do my makeup and like straighten my hair. Then I actually get up late in the morning and then I just throw on leggings and a hoodie and then put my hair in a claw clip and we're out the door. That's literally me every morning for school because I would rather be comfortable for school than like be uncomfy the entire day. I mean, I will wear jeans when I want to feel cute, but that's besides the point. Sorry, I have like a cough going on right now, so just ignore that. Anyways, I then go into the kitchen and sit down and she hands me a plate. I yawn. Never mind, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, anyway. Meredith has light brown hair with dark blue eyes. I have brown hair and brown eyes. Okay, thank you for that, randomly. You really need to go to bed earlier, Meredith says. We go to bed at the same time, I protest. Meredith laughs. Yeah, but you're always tired, she says. Whatever you say, Mare Bear. I'll just get coffee, I say, putting my jacket on. Mare Bear? What kind of nickname is that? Okay. Bye, Riles. Riles. Okay. Also, I spelled Riley R-I-L-E-Y because my middle name is actually Riley, and that's actually how it's spelled, so... But why did I make the character my middle name? I don't really know. Anyway, she exclaims as I head out the door. My names for people in books are honestly kind of questionable. This one is kind of normal, though, like Meredith, Ian, Caleb. I actually don't mind those names. But most of them, sometimes they're a little bit questionable, but... There's me coughing again. Anyway, her classes start later than mine, yet she still wakes up with me at 8 a.m. every day. I get in my car and plug in my phone to the aux and turn on my country playlist because that's what I feel like listening to. See, now we don't even need to use an aux. Most cars, you can just use Bluetooth now. Anyway. I then get coffee at the coffee shop by our house and head to college and start my normal daily routine. I head off to my first class. It's about learning about the different types of mental disorders, such as depression, schizophrenia, and bipolar. Speaking of that, I actually wanted to take a class, like, all about that, like, this coming semester, but it ended up being full. I was so freaking mad. I'm hoping I can be able to take it my spring semester, because, see, now I'm going, like, into my sophomore year, so, like, they usually have, like, seniors, like, do their schedule, and then juniors, then sophomores, and freshmen. So maybe I'll have, like, a better chance, because I'm, like, higher up now. Like, slightly higher. I'm up another level. So I'm hoping, because I'll be able to schedule before the freshmen, like, last year. So I'm just hoping that's something good, that I'm able to get into it, because I really want to take that class. Anyway. Then in another class, we learn about how to help that person with that disorder. Right now, we're doing bipolar. After all my classes for the day are over, I head home. Meredith gets home an hour later than me, so I decide to blast music while I do my hobby, which is writing. My dream is to be a famous author, but I also want to be a therapist, so I just write for fun. So basically, the main character was basically me in a nutshell. I always base, like, the main characters off of me, and I kind of hate that I did that, not gonna lie. Also, I don't think this book is as cringy as the one I read in the last video, but the one I read in the last video is one of the first books I ever read. Or wrote, I mean. So this one isn't too bad. It's just, the writing's, like, mediocre. It just could be better. Anyway, when Meredith gets home, she comes straight to my room. Hey, how was your day? Meet any cute boys? Meredith asks, nudging me. I roll my eyes at her. You know I don't want a boyfriend right now, Mare, I say. But Riles, you and Jason have been broken up since junior year of high school, Meredith exclaims. I sigh. Oh, she's been broken up with a guy for, like, I guess since it's their freshman year of college, like 2 years. Like, it's a big whoop. I mean, actually, I haven't gone that long without having a boyfriend, not gonna lie. The longest I think I've gone is, like, a year. But, like, that's just me. Like, if you don't find a guy, then you don't find a guy. It's no big deal. Anyway. I'm just not ready, I say, shutting my laptop. Riley, she says, putting her hand on my arm, why don't we go shopping or something? I hate shopping, but I need some new clothes, so I guess I say. She smiles. We decide to take Meredith's car and we drive to the nearest mall. Okay. That chapter is finally done. And now we are going to read the last chapter. Who the heck is Annie? The last chapter is titled Annie. I'm so confused. Who is Annie? I'm very confused right now. I'm trying to figure out who Annie is. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was just scrolling through to try and figure out who Annie is, and it says Riley almost got... I'm not going to say the word. I'm going to put it on the screen because I don't know if, like, YouTube will be, like, mad at me for... And her sister's in the hospital. So I'm guessing Annie's her sister. But what kind of plot is that? Also, mind you, I was literally, like, 13, 14 when I wrote this. That is alarming. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't see that. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the last chapter. So I'm guessing Annie is her sister. Okay, chapter 16, Annie. When I wake up in the morning, I just stare at the ceiling. Riley, breakfast! I hear Meredith exclaim from outside my door. So basically how the first chapter started. Okay, I'm coming, I say. I quickly get dressed and head downstairs. I see that my dad made French toast. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, the guy that she chose, like between Ian and Caleb, she chose Caleb. I think Ian ended up being a bad guy, maybe. Maybe that's what happened. But why would I include that? Like, what was I thinking in my head? Like, that is such, like, a sensitive topic, and just, like, why? Why? I don't understand. Okay. Morning, Caleb says. As I sit next to him, I blush, remembering what happened last night. Oh, what happened last night? Oh, they decided to get dating. So, in the chapter before this, they decided that they wanted a date. I, like, slightly read it whenever I was scrolling up. Okay. Morning, I say. He rests his hand on my leg. Visiting hours start at 12 p.m. and it's only 10 a.m., so we'll have to wait, Mom says. I finish my breakfast and my friends and I go to the living room. So, I guess, like they're talking about Annie. Are you going to tell them, Kayla whispers? I nod and put my hand on his. Mare, Phoebes, Kayla and I are dating. Who's Phoebe? I'm so lost right now. Okay. Their eyes light up. I guess this is what I get for only reading the first and last chapter. I just don't want this video to be excruciatingly long and having to have you suffer through this awful writing. Anyway. Congrats, Meredith exclaims. I'm happy for you, Phoebe says, sighing softly. Hey, while we're waiting, why don't Riley show us her writing? That sentence sounds so weird. Caleb suggests. Oh no, I don't even have my laptop, I say. Come on, you have a copy on your phone, Meredith exclaims. Yeah, I've always wanted to read your writing, Phoebe says. But, okay, I really need to figure out who Phoebe is. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Ian says, sorry about last night, want to do something? Riley. No, you're a jerk, Ian, I'm done talking to you, bye. Okay. Then block him, and Caleb looks over my shoulder to see what I was doing. Oh, that jerk, Caleb says, rolling his eyes. I smile and lay my hand on his shoulder. We then sit and talk until it's time to leave. Mom and Dad go in their car, and the rest of us go with Caleb. He interlocks our fingers again. Annie's going to be okay, Caleb says. La la la. Oh, Annie had a surgery. La 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 la. La la la. Oh my god, so now we're at this part. I'm kind of skipping some of the stuff that's kind of boring. Why are Mare and Phoebes here? And who's that boy? Annie questions. It's a long story. And that's Caleb, my boyfriend, I say. You finally chose, Annie exclaims. I nod. Yeah, what did happen last night? Mom asked. And then I explained what happened at the party. He almost blink you? I'm so glad you're okay, Annie exclaimed. I wish we knew who this person was so then we could file a report. Oh, so it was just a random guy? I just decided to include that in the plot of the story to make it more interesting. That's actually not okay. Okay, I'm appalled at myself. Okay. You should probably be getting back home, Mom says. We nod. They hug me and we head in our separate action. I end up with Caleb and Annie is okay. I've never been happier than I've been right now. The end. What? The stupidest story I've ever read, even though I only read 2 chapters of it, the first and last. I literally just, I cannot. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the video. I don't really know what to say. This book really went downhill. I think the plot in the last book I read had potential, and this one was kind of just all over the place. It went from like light and fluffy to, oh, let me help my friend get her boyfriend, to the main character getting, you know, almost bleep. Yeah, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do a part 3, because I have more books I could read to you guys. But yeah, I love you all and I'll see you in the next one.